Hi boys and girls, welcome to your video lesson today on comparing and contrasting. Since yesterday was Veterans Day, we're going to continue looking at branches of the military. Your mission of the day, or your objective, is I will compare and contrast important facts from two texts about the same topic. Remember, a fact is something you can prove. Some examples include, we live in New Mexico. Another fact is that I, Ms.Davis, have one brother. And another fact is you are in second grade. We can prove all of those things, so they are facts. To compare means we need to find the details that are the same. Remember our saying, comparing is the same. We can use a Venn diagram to help collect our thoughts when comparing and contrasting. The things that are the same go in the center of the Venn diagram. Those two apples both had a stem. They both had leaves, and they were both round, so I put those in the center of my Venn diagram because they are the same. Now I want to contrast, which means which facts are different. And remember, contrasting means different. So using those same two apples, I'm going to go to the Venn diagram and put the things that are different in the outside portions of the circles. On one side, we have the apple is red, and on the other side, we have the apple is green. And these are facts that show what is different about the two things. So you're going to be doing this, but with reading passages. And let's look at those now. You will need a Venn diagram. So let's compare and contrast. Here are your directions. Read along and listen to both passages. Write down two things that are the same on your Venn diagram, and write down two things that are different on your Venn diagram. You'll get bonus points for more than two each. Here's the first passage. We're talking about the branch of the military known as the Army, and the pictures you see are examples of real live veterans that are related to kids that have been in my class in past years. So here we go. Let's read our passage. The Army. The United States Army is the largest part of the military. People who serve in the Army are called soldiers. The Army is part of the military that fights on land. People in the Army may fight on foot or in trucks and helicopters. Sometimes they may also fight in airplanes or in tanks. And that's our first passage on the Army. Now we're going to read another passage about the Army, and we're going to compare and contrast what we have learned in both of them. This is titled, Before Serving in the Army. To enlist in the Army, you must be between 18 and 34 years old, or 17 with parental consent. You must be a U.S. citizen or resident alien. A high school diploma is preferred, but a high school equivalent, such as the GED, may be accepted. You must also take the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test and a physical fitness exam. Some jobs may have additional requirements. To serve in the Army, recruits must complete 10 weeks of basic training, commonly known as boot camp. Eligible college students can participate in their school's ROTC program or attend a military academy to join the Army as officers after graduation. And that's our second passage. Now it's time to get to work. Get your Venn diagram paper if you don't have it already, and let's see what you can do.